July 2017. People were still waiting for answers about a missing 2-year-old named DeOrr, and we were too. We were there at the vigil next to Jessica and Grandpa, but Isaac and Vernal were nowhere to be seen. And the whole community was watching for clues.
I can't believe it's been 2 years. Everyone wants to know what happened to that little boy. I think as stories started changing and rumors started swirling around, the tragedy, the heartbreak then turns into that mystery and the curiosity of, well, were the parents involved? And if so, how could you do something like that? And then how could you claim that he wandered off?
My 2-year-old son, we can't find him.
I'm 99% sure he's probably deceased.
Jane Holmes worked with Private Eye Philip Klein. She's about to drop another theory that could change the entire story.
Some people have speculated that something had happened to the child before they went on the trip to try and cover up the child's death, possibly, or an accident, or whatever may have happened.
One reason behind her hunch is a lack of photos taken by DeOrr's mother. The investigators say that she always posted pictures of her son on Facebook, but not during that camping trip.
Did you take any pictures, by the way, at all during the camping trip?
No.
Okay. Any particular reason? Just didn't think about it?
Just when I'm camping, I don't really, I didn't have service. I kind of wanted to relax and enjoy being camping.
Okay.
At this point, Jessica says she had 2 witnesses in town that saw her with DeOrr. One was a store clerk. The other worked at a restaurant.
We questioned those witnesses. They never saw a child inside that. So now we have 2 witnesses saying, what are you talking about? There was no child.
I'm pretty comfortable saying he's not in this particular area right here.
Is there evidence that DeOrr was actually last seen at that campsite?
We believe he was.
You believe he was? What's the proof?
It's just the various timelines, the testimony that we've collected.
Testimony, but there's no physical proof, no photos.
Correct.
So it's the official belief of the Sheriff's Department that he was up there?
Yes.
Are you investigating any chances that maybe he wasn't?
Yes.
2 years after DeOrr's disappearance, his family went back out searching.
I feel like people have kind of given up on trying to help us find him. Like this weekend, made it public that we're coming up here, and nobody shows up.
Do you think that's because they've turned on you, blaming you?
I think for some people, yeah.
Some people say you know something.
If I knew something, I would have spoken the first day. That's my child. I would die for him.
DeOrr's mother says she was offered a deal, a get-out-of-jail-free card.
I had to show them where he was. And I said, I don't know that, so I'm never signing that. And I slid it back across the table and I said, get it out of my face. Because that just pisses me off, like, I don't know anything.
If Jessica was offered a deal, the sheriff isn't talking. He had no comment. But what we did get was this photo of what DeOrr was last seen wearing: cowboy boots, a blue shirt, and a camo jacket. But kids grow a lot from age 2 to 4. That's why the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children created this image of what DeOrr might look like as a 4-year-old.
I want him to come home, but 2 years later you start kind of, thinking, well, that's maybe never going to happen. And you start kind of accepting that in a way and saying, well, at least getting answers is better than what we're doing now.
Jessica says none of the 4 people at the campsite really talk to each other anymore.
3, 4, 5, 6.
But she's still searching for the truth.
10. Come home, DeOrr! Come home safe! Come home!
A lot of those people that pointed the finger at me or pointed the finger at any of us, are gonna kind of feel like idiots in a way. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have been so fast to jump to conclusions. But in the end, I know that the truth is going to come out.
You just watched Little Man Lost, our full investigation into a missing 2-year-old. This case is still a mystery, and we need your help to figure out what happened to DeOrr Kunz. Send us your theories by emailing atticus@11alive.com. For behind-the-scenes footage, search our YouTube page, Atticus Investigates.